Neovim 0.12 is finally here, and it's being called the year of out-of-the-box. For a long time, we relied on a mountain of plugins for basic things like package management and auto-completion. But today, the core is catching up. Let's look at 5 game-changing features that might let you delete half your config. In this video, I'll show you what's new in Neovim 0.12. It's a big one, with 5 game-changing features. Let's get started. For years, we've relied on external managers to keep our config stable. But with Neovim 0.12, we finally have vim.pack. It's built right into the core. While it doesn't do complex lazy loading, it gives us something we can rely on. And it's simple to use. Let's look at the new vim.pack. We can now use the add function to install plugins. So we add the plugin's URL and it downloads and installs it. Or we can use a table to specify the plugin's name and version. For example, let's install some plugins. First, let's install Tokenite, so we add the plugin's URL to vim.pack. We didn't specify a name, so the plugin will be called Tokenite. Second, let's install LazyGit, so we add the plugin's URL to vim.pack and we used a table to specify the plugin's name. Third, let's install nvim lspconfig, so we add the plugin's URL to vim.pack and we used a table to specify the plugin's name and version. On version, we can use git, branch, tag, commit, hash, or version range. Now we can use the plugin's code directly, like this. So we installed the plugins and changed the color scheme. And now we have a clean init.lua with a simple setup. In DevOps, we have Docker Hub for images and crates.io for Rust. We don't rebuild foundational tools from scratch every time. But with AI agents, we often fall into the trap of relearning. Every agent starts blank, wasting tokens and time. That's why I'm integrating EvoMap into my workflow. Think of it as a self-evolving protocol where AI capabilities act like genes. It's built for us. You connect your agent with a simple curl or a one-line request. No complex API plumbing, just a clean protocol to join the network. Once connected, your agent isn't alone anymore. It can fetch gene-specific validated capabilities from the EvoMap market. One agent learns and a million inherit. This breaks knowledge silos. Plus, there's a GDI scoring system that validates the quality and security of these genes before you deploy them. Recent research papers show that applying these genes boosted base model A's task success rate from 9.1% to over 18.5%, and base model B from 17.7% to over 27%. That's a near doubling of efficiency just by fetching a shared capability from the network, with all solutions validated for safe use. Connecting an agent to EvoMap not only enables continuous evolution, but also helps reduce token usage and repetitive operations, while allowing users to accumulate credits and earn API resources required to run their agents. If you want to stop rebuilding your AI workflows from scratch, check the link in the description, sign up for free, and connect your first agent today. Neovim 0.12 comes with native auto-completion. Native auto-completion is a massive win for portability. Instead of setting up a heavy completion engine, you just flip a switch. It pulls suggestions from your open buffers, LSP, and even custom logic. This is a game changer when you're SSHing into a remote box and need a fast, intelligent editor without bringing your entire 50 plugin configuration along for the ride. To enable native auto-completion, we need to set the autocomplete option to true or add the following line to your init. Now we have native auto-completion. In the past, setting up LSP in Neovim felt like writing a small library just to get syntax checking. With 0.12, that boilerplate is gone. The new LSP enable model is simple. You add a config for your LSP and enable it with one line. It's a cleaner, more maintainable way to manage your environment, especially when you're jumping between different tech stacks like Go, Python, or Rust. You have to install the LSP servers for the languages you need before you can use them. Let's see how it works. For example, let's add Rust Analyzer. I have Rust Analyzer installed already. First, we add the config. Then we enable it. Now we have Rust Analyzer. Let's open a Rust file and show the LSP features like diagnostics and go-to definition working perfectly. One of the oldest friction points in Vim is the press enter prompt. It's a total flow breaker. The new UI2 redesign finally fixes this. Instead of blocking your screen, long messages are sent to a pager window. It makes Neovim feel like a modern tool that stays out of your way while you work. To use UI2, we need to add the following line to our init. Neovim 0.12 gives us two massive built-in tools. First, autotree lets you navigate your entire edit history visually, so you can recover that one perfect config line you deleted 10 minutes ago. Second, the new native diff tool allows for directory-level comparisons. It's the ultimate way to verify your changes across environments before you hit apply. To use undo tree and diff tool, we need to enable them. Now we have undo tree and diff tool. Now, should you delete lazy plugin manager or nvim CMP right now? Not necessarily. The native tools are currently minimalist. For example, native completion doesn't have hover documentation yet. Think of these as the new baseline for a rock-solid, portable setup. Neovim 0.12 is a huge step toward making the editor powerful right from the start. Are you going to stick with your current plugins, or are you ready to go native? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see a full migration guide, hit that like button and subscribe to CodeOps HQ for more DevOps, Linux, and programming workflows. See you in the next one.